Okay, welcome to the Pigeon Academy Show. It is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am your host, Rodney G, and welcome to the Pigeon Academy Show. It has been a very long time, people. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pigeon Academy Show. We're coming to you live from New York City, of course, and we are here. And again, it is Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to the Pigeon Academy Show. It's your guy, Rodney G. Again, it has been a very long time since we have been on the air. I want to thank everybody for their patience in waiting for the show. Now that we are here, we are going to bring you, I believe, a very outstanding show. We're going to be covering several things on today's show, which is going to be the Victoria Falls 2019 race results. We're going to be covering that. We've got all the race results right here. All the information came right off of the Victoria Falls racing site. So if there's any errors, it's on Victoria Falls. It's not on your guy, Rodney G. So we're going to be bringing you all this information. I want to bring up a couple of videos and show several things pertaining to the Victoria Falls race. The race was held actually 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, and we're going to bring you a lot of the results today. We are only covering the first 100 birds. We're only covering the first 100 birds here at the Pigeon Academy. So we're going to cover from 1 to 100. Again, you are watching the Pigeon Academy Show. I am your host, Rodney G. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy a really nice show today. And we're going to get right into the mix here. And we're going to be bringing you all this information live right here from New York City. So let's start the show off with the first video, which is your liberation from the race. So let's get right into it. Okay.
Good morning from Victoria Falls World Challenge Pigeon Race. Here we are at the final, one that everyone's been looking for. It's the 19th of July. It's very cold at the liberation site and there's very little wind. It's a beautiful clear day.
This is the liberation. Hundreds of birds were flown in this race again. This race was held on July the 19th, 2019. This was a very tough
away
race.
From the truck, and they're getting the orientation now, and that's more or less the line of flight.
Very tough race.
The big question here is who is going to be the winner?
Very tough race. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the liberation of the 2019 Victoria Falls race. Outstanding race. We're going to bring up some more information here, and we're going to bring you right to the winning bird and show you the results of this race. This was shot live stream. And here go the results from this race right here. This was the final race. That's the loft. There is your number one bird. There's the number one bird clocking in. Yeah. People travel from all over the world. Birds coming in. Bird number 2. Birds coming in. Fanciers from all over the world. France, Belgium, United States, Kuwait, all over the place. Canada, Mexico. Fanciers from all over the world. This is a major event. We're celebrating the winner. You're watching the Pigeon Academy Show. I'm your host, Rodney G. This was an outstanding race with great results. We're going to put up this here. We utilize the videos under the Fair Use Act. Again, you're watching the Pigeon Academy Show. I'm your host, Rodney G. And those were the 2 videos, the Liberation and the birds coming in for the final race. And we're going to bring up some of the results. The first place winner was a racer from Germany. He was the first place winner. We actually got the pictures of the bird. And the first place winner, I hope I say his name right, was Rolf Berger. He scored first place. He's a fancier from Germany. He scored the first place. Bird was out in front. There's no question. There was no equal first bird. Outstanding race results. Berger was the first from Germany. I'm going to bring up his bird here. Outstanding pigeon. Here's the bird here. There you go. That's the winning bird of the 2019 Victoria Falls race. We're bringing you these results right here from the Pigeon Academy Show. Of course, you're going to be able to go back and see the show on the rebroadcast. This is the number 1 bird. I understand the bird has a lot of great pedigree in him from Apeshire Lincolns. The bird's got some Koopman in him. So this pigeon has a plethora of fanciers in his blood. Again, Apeshire Lincolns, Koopman. And this was the number 1 bird right here. This is the picture of the number 1 bird that won the Victoria Falls. Now we're going to start covering some of the Americans. Of course, we're going to start covering some of the Americans. We are going to now start covering the best of the Americans of the 2019 Victoria Falls race. And again, this was the pigeon coming out of Germany, DV 18368. Outstanding bird. First place winner. Now we're going to start covering the best birds from the USA. We tried to reach out to the fancier. The name that came up on the list was, for the best American bird, was Flying Pilgrim's Loft. Flying Pilgrim's Loft scored 8th place. They scored 8th place in the 2018 Victoria Falls race. Unfortunately, we were not able to get them on our list. We were not able to reach out to them and get them, but we definitely tried to reach out to them and bring them on, and they hiding out. I don't blame them. A lot of people don't want to be on Main Street, but those are the results coming in from your Victoria Falls 1 loft race. So we're going to go down the list as we go and bring you some of these great results. And here is another of one of the Americans that scored well in the 2019. So we took the 8th place under Flying Pilgrim's Loft. And then we took 10th place under Can-Am Loft. They took the 10th place. We're going to continue to go down our list. KT Loft took 14th place. They were number 14 coming out of the Americas. Their racing band got Chicago on it, so they might be a racer from Chicago. This is why I gotta say this. This is why it's important to market yourself, expose yourself, put your information out there, because these type of things are now happening in our pigeon community, where we are broadcasting these things. We're broadcasting the results today for the 2019 Victoria Falls World Championship race, which was held in Africa. And we're going through the list. And KT Loft, they took the 14th position. They took spot number 14. And let me tell you, we're going to go to the next person, which is the 22nd spot was taken by none other than the GFL Loft under Mike Gannis. We're going to bring up some pictures here. Mike Gannis is a very familiar face, one of the top Americans racing in all the races. Here go a picture of Mike right here. Mike Gannis took 22nd position, 36th position, and the 85th position. That's Mike Gannis with Adu from Adu's Family Loft. Adu also took some positions in this race. We're going to be going through and showing you all these things. This is your man, Mike Gannis. Gannis took 22, 36, and the 85th place. Good work, Mike. Then we go to the 25th position. I hope I don't say his name right. I said his name wrong. CE Pudeta Farms, they took the 25th position. Fanciers out there doing their thing. 2B1, they took the 28th position in your Victoria Falls race. So we trying to reach out to some of these fanciers, but a lot of them are not coming forward. They're staying on the low. Another American that scored very well was Champ Camp Loft with Tim Lucas. Tim took the 31st and 72nd position. We're going to bring Tim up here in a second. I'm going to bring some photos of Tim Lucas up here in a second. Again, Tim took the 31st and 72nd position. So congratulations to Tim from Champ Camp Loft. And there's Tim right here. Outstanding racing, Tim. I was just speaking to Tim this week about his race results. And this is Tim Lucas from Champ Camp Loft representing the USA. Again, that's him with Mike Gannis. He has a plethora, let me tell you. He has a plethora of GFL birds, outstanding pigeons over in the Champ Camp Loft. Again, he took the 31st and 72nd position. Here's what his loft looked like, Champ Camp Loft. He's made some additions to the loft. And again, that position was taken, 31 and 72, was taken by Champ Camp Loft. Okay? So now we're going to go to another fancier. We're going to move up our list of the other fanciers that have done well in this race. And I'm going to go to a very good friend and business partner of mine. He took the 35th position, and that is none other than Adu Zaharovic from the Adu Family Loft. He took the 35th position. I believe he took another position. I'm gonna go through the results real quick. Okay, but we're gonna only cover today. We're only covering again the first 100 birds, and Adu has a bunch of great birds over in the Adu Family Loft. down in Georgia, I believe, and he did some outstanding scoring. So congratulations to Adu from the Adu family loft. A plethora of birds. He had equal first in your Hoosier race, winning with different strains of the Africa family. Outstanding pigeons. That's his loft. Outstanding pigeons coming from the Adu family loft. Again, a plethora of GFL birds coming off of direct children of winners. And that's your position. The 35th position went out to Adu from the Adu family loft. So we're going to move on to the next family. Congratulations, Adu. And the next position was taken. The 36th position was taken by Mike Gannis. Then the 43rd position was taken by New Year's Loft. They took the 43rd position. They took the 43rd position in your Victoria Falls 2019 race. Outstanding racing by these Fanciers. Outstanding racing. And then I hope I say this name right. The 45th position was taken by Meng Lang Yu. They took the 45th position with an outstanding bird, AU banded bird, 17449. They took the 45th position. Again, we're only going to cover the top 100 birds. And then right from there, you had American Dream Lofts with Jim Gabler. They took the 48th position. I'm sorry, they took the 46th position. You see ADL, American Dream Lofts, under Jim Gabler, another great loft with Aldrich Lemon's pigeons, Van Loon's, all the names you could find under the American Dream Loft. They're always in the scoring, always scoring top under Jim Gabler. They took the 46th position in your one loft race. Right here is all this information coming. And one of our favorites, one of our special guys, took one of the top positions. I'm going to bring his name up, which is your Genesis Syndicate Loft. Genesis Syndicate Loft was actually on our show this year under Gordon Ming. Where's Gordon at? I'm going to bring you up, Gordon. Gordon actually won first place in your Big Andy's race. There you go, Gordon. Genesis Syndicate Loft. Shout out to Genesis Syndicate Loft for doing the show with us early this year. Shout out to Genesis Syndicate Loft. Genesis Syndicate Loft took the 48th position and the 99th position. So outstanding racing. Gordon always appears with his birds to be in the money, scoring. They did some Derby Arona. Outstanding racing as usual from Genesis Syndicate Loft and Gordon Ming. So we're going to pretty much finish up this part of the show. Again, Gordon took the 48th and 99th. And here's one of the last positions that I'm going to show before we move on, which is Dixon Highway 51 Syndicate. They took the 69th position. Again, all of the back positions after that were Mike Gannis, Genesis Syndicate Loft. Again, Champ Camp had the 72nd position. So you go see all these things. You can see all these results on their page. Again, we had Gordon Ming up in there. And that is your coverage from the Pigeon Academy Show of the 2019 Victoria Falls race. That's what we'll be bringing you today. So congratulations to all the participants. You know we're looking to get up in that race ourselves. Again, you're watching the Pigeon Academy Show. I'm your host, Rodney G. And we're going to be bringing you all these results, all this information. It has been a while, let me tell you. It has been a while. You're watching the Pigeon Academy Show. I want to move into one of the races that we've been covering in 2019. We've been covering this race. I'm going to bring up the video to this race. And this race is your Peach Classic. Outstanding one loft race being managed by Al Gibbons. This race is going to be, the final race is going to be in October of 2019. I was speaking with Al today, and Al wanted me to report over 469 birds are still remaining in this race. They're going to start road training September the 9th. They're going to start doing their road training. And this is your Peach Classic. They got these birds out. The birds are routing. The birds are healthy. Let me show you some footage right here with the race. These are the birds at your Peach Classic. So let's show you some of these birds flying. Here they go right here.
So this is August 6th, Tuesday morning.
August 6th.
Birds are out flying. It's a little overcast today. 100% humidity. I'm surprised birds are flying as well as they are.
The birds are routing now. All the birds are healthy. Look at that.
Looks like there's only 5 or 6 single birds moving around. The other 460, some of them are all in a group.
And this is your video from the Peach Classic.
Hopefully it'll burn through here in a few minutes. Knock some of the humidity off.
This is your video showing the pigeons at the Peach Classic. This is a report on our live show of the Peach Classic. These are the birds flying at the Peach Classic. Outstanding.
Not on the building. Everybody's flying.
As you know, you can go and you can see all of Al's videos right here on his pages, which are on YouTube and Facebook. So you can see all the birds flying, all the videos. Check out his page on Facebook, which is your Peach Classic. You can see all the race results. Again, this is a one loft race that's being held right here in the United States. The final race will be in October. We're glad to be bringing you all this information. I'm your host, Rodney G. of the Pigeon Academy Show. We're going to be closing out the show. We had a quick show tonight, bringing you, again, the race results from Victoria Falls and a report on the Peach Classic, which is being ran by Al Gibbons. I also want to bring out that we're going to be doing a lot of coverage with your fraternity races and your convention races, which is none other than your AU and your IF races. We're going to be doing some coverage. So we hope to get some participation, because that's what we need. We need participation. We need guys not to be so shy under the camera. And we want to be covering all of your races. We're going to be bringing you information on some racing circuits from all over the country. But of course, we need your participation in all of these race events. Again, we're going to be covering the IF and the AU You know you're watching the Pigeon Academy Show with your guy, Rodney G. I also want to make this final announcement before we close. We put our store together, so you know now you can go and get all of your items that you want from the Pigeon Academy store. We've got all your accessories, all your apparel right here. Check out the link in the box. We got your hoodies, tees, mugs, all of the items. Help support our show through purchasing some apparel. This is from our collection. We're going to have all the Pigeons, Budapest. We got our Tippler line right now. We've just put out some items on our Homer line, which is We Are Racers line. Support the cause. This is all the apparel that you can go to our site and pick up. The link is in the box, and you got mugs, you got tees, you got t-shirts, you got all these things. You know it's your guy, Rodney G, right here on the Pigeon Academy Show. We want to thank you for watching. Tonight was a quick show, so shout out to everybody that have seen the show. Look for the rebroadcast of our show, which is the Pigeon Academy Show. We want to thank you, and we'll see you soon. We'll see you in the air, or we'll see you on the race sheet. It's been your host, Rodney G, and thank you for watching.